I was in prison and you visited me. I was sick and you visited me. I was hungry. You gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and Jesus said you gave me something to drink.
Nico week.
You got two. You got two in the back.
I know that.
Hi,
How many you have around?
Thank
I
you.
don't know.
Hey, Jim. Good they are. Jeez. Can I have a couple more blackberry McDonald's breakfast stuff right here?
Good, how are you?
That was milk. I thank you for joining us today. This is Dr. Carolyn Collins from the Church of the Overcomer. We call it the COTO Food Bank here in Delaware County, a small little borough called Trainer. In any case, we do this now actually for 25 years, serving the underprivileged as well as what we call the Rainbow Coalition. Every nationality has been through here. Every nationality is served on a daily basis because this area is known as a food desert. The nearest supermarket is maybe 5 miles, and most people that don't drive, that's an inconvenience to Uber or those ways that you have to get there. In any case, we have a very diverse team of volunteers. Even though this is a Christian organization, Christian church, we have Muslims and Sikhs that are volunteers with us to serve the community. In the words of one of my dear friends, former state representative Margot Davidson, we serve the most people the most well every day. And the products that we offer are always fresh and healthy so that we even give recipes for foods that they're not familiar with. We thank you for considering us for any future endeavors that would serve the people or for donations. We are not government funded, and so we have a small little donation box over here. Maybe I'll ask the photographer to take a picture of that. We just want to dignify the people that come in and be able to give them what is best for their bodies. You are what you eat, and so we make sure we give them good stuff to eat.
Hi, my name's Howard Scott. Happy to be doing this interview. I'm standing outside the Church of the Overcomers, where I'm just coming from a food pantry, and I'd like to let you know about the outstanding work that the Church of the Overcomer does for the immediate community. I'm a resident of the city of Chester, and it's a short walking distance here to Trainer, and they do a lot for the Black and underserved community, not only with their outreach as far as a church, but also what they do with men and women in recovery. So I just want to let people know, come out and support the Church of the Overcomers. They're doing a great work in God and for the people of the immediate community. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Patricia Monroe. I'm 79 years old. I've been volunteering at the Church of the Overcomer for 5 years. I started 5 years ago. I came to get some food and realized the importance of what they were doing and stayed to help. And I've been here ever since. The Church of the Overcomer has been distributing food, I believe, for 20-some years. Very important. During COVID, everything, we never stopped. We just masked up, gloved up, and we continued to serve the community, distanced ourselves as best we could, continued to service the community as best we can.
Hi, I'm Zoe, and I was introduced to the Church of the Overcomer through my neighbor, Miss Angela. She's always been someone that's really close with my family, and so we've come to the church a few times over the years, and I've always known about it, and I decided to get involved with the food bank after graduating college because I learned how important and impactful community service and civic service can be, and I wanted to bring some of that impact to my own community once I graduated. And I really enjoy being here and watching other people come through, being able to get fresh produce and like good products and things that are difficult to get nowadays, especially with the price of groceries. So I'm just happy to be a part of that impact.
Debbie Nathan. I am one of the people in charge of the food bank here at the Church of the Overcomer. We want to continue to serve the people. We find more and more people are in need of help. We go out of our way to make sure we accommodate people. We pick up several areas in different places, and we have volunteers that pick up for us. It's all volunteer, and we even go to Lancaster and we get food so that our community is fed. And not just our community, we're surrounding community, just like one designated area. We don't care where you come from. You need food? Come on down. That's what we're about. We're about the community. We do several different things with the community, not just the food bank. This is one of our major parts. It's just not the only part that we do with the food, with the community. We have other events. We have other things that we participate in. But this is one of our major things. We're here every Wednesday, 10 to 12. More than welcome to come every Wednesday. We don't stop you. You're not limited to one day a month. Every Wednesday, you're more than welcome to come. We encourage you to come. Please come and get this food. We don't want to see it go to waste. We want the community to be fed. We want nobody to go hungry. We have emergency food that you can come during the week if necessary there to get food. Our food bank's just one day a week, but we do serve people during the week with food if you're in necessary need. Please reach out to us. We will accommodate you for any day of the week.
Got that, sweetheart? Okay. Thank you.
Good day. I'm Dawn C. Lucas, a member of Church of the Overcomer. I've been a member approximately 25 years. I met Pastor Keith on my job. I worked for the county, and he came into the office and we did some work together. And he said he was a pastor. I was looking for a church at the time, like 25 years ago. I have two sons. They were little boys at the time. And I liked the vibe of Pastor Keith. And when I said I was going to go to another church, it had to be community-based and doing stuff for the community. And I felt a vibe like that from this church. At the time when I met Pastor Keith and Dr. Collins, I was the president of the National Association of Black Social Workers. They became members and supported me in what I was doing. So I needed to, when I came here, they were kind of in the same vision, missions that we were doing. So we support Prison Praise. We support, of course, our ongoing food banks that we do here. I am a trustee here at the church. We feed the community. At the time, we also did homeless. We had a shelter, and for people that were coming out of prison, we helped with that.
So my name is Deanne Fisher. I've known Pastor Keith and Dr. Collins for about 26 years now. They're amazing people. The Church of the Overcomer does great community outreach, and I've actually been volunteering here in the food bank for almost a year now. So it's been a great experience, an extremely rewarding one, and anybody who's interested in coming by and volunteering or donating, you're always welcome.
Okay, so welcome everyone. My name is Pastor Keith. I'm the pastor and the church planter for Church of the Overcomer here in Trainer in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. Our ministry is approximately 25 years old. We came here in 2004 We purchased a building here, but before that, we were having services at various places in Delaware County. We began a food pantry in 2004 because we knew there was a need. This is the Trainer is a small blue collar working class community. There's not a lot of opportunities here. There's refineries here, and only a few people can get those refinery jobs. That means other people are left with very meager means of existence and underemployed. So they needed food. So we began the pantry, and then a few years later, we started the actual food bank. The COTO Cafe Food Bank is what we call it. It has now become an award-winning food bank. We were recognized by Phil Abundance with the Hunger Hero Award. We fed over 8,000 people last year. There are pockets within this county that are not prosperous, and there are pockets in this county that are suffering, that cannot get access to fresh food, good food, including, and it transcends racial lines. It's not just among the African American community, but it's also among the poor white community. So we were inspired to do that based on Matthew 25, where the scripture says, I was in prison and you visited me. I was sick and you visited me. I was hungry. You gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and Jesus said you gave me something to drink. So we wanted to not just be a space of spiritual enrichment, but also a place of natural enrichment. We believe in holistic ministry, and we've been blessed to be able to do that now for over 25 years. We've had a great group of volunteers down through the years, and we've just recently had some young people come volunteer from Widener to help us. So we're always looking to serve this community. People line up a half an hour before we start to distribute, and we also have emergency food distribution for people that may be in need. So that's kind of like the background on our food bank and why we have several partners. I guess I should say a word about that. This is a self-directed food bank, meaning that we're not sponsored by NGOs, we're not sponsored by political partnerships, we're not sponsored by corporations. It's just we go among ourselves and put our nickels, dimes, and quarters together. We use our own vehicles to make pickups. We use our own vehicles to go to farms and go to Blessings of Hope in Lancaster, PA, to pick up these items for the community, because we believe in the collective. The collective is always greater than the individual. We believe in, as the Panthers used to say, all power to the people. We believe if we can't feed ourselves, we can't free ourselves. So we have to gain control and food sovereignty, so that when the big agribusinesses and when the big mainline distributors of food decide that for whatever reason they can't feed us, we can have an apparatus to feed ourselves, that people can have hope and they can come in and get quality food that they don't have to pay for. They can come in and feel valued and dignified, and that's very important to us. We dignify people. We don't put them through any kind of third degree to get any access to what we have, and it's just a great feeling all the way around.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joan Duvall Flynn. I first became aware of the Church of the Overcomer when Dr. Carolyn was looking for turkeys for Thanksgiving baskets. And I told her that the organization I work with, Trauma Informed Education Coalition, would give her some turkeys. She came by the house, and we put the turkeys in the trunk of her car, and we've been friends and colleagues ever since. I became aware of the food bank following the turkey exchange and came down, and I saw all of the services this church provides the community. So an essential service has been to get food to people who were food challenged. And I do some work with Cheney University and learned that they had a food pantry, as do most universities have a food pantry. And Dr. Collins just picked that up as a part of the service that the Church of the Overcomer would provide. So from time to time, we take foodstuffs over to the pantry at Cheney. We took yesterday a humongous bag of donuts and several boxes of tasty cakes, and then other staples, and a lot of salads and things that the students do like. Dr. Collins and the Church of the Overcomer host many human support groups, special interest groups, and they just serve this community in so many ways that in my husband's name, our children founded a scholarship fund with Dr. Julius B. Flynn Jr. Memorial Scholarship Fund. And one of the components of that fund is to recognize a community organization that serves the public or an individual. So this year, the committee that chooses the winner of that Community Service Award chose Church of the Overcomer.